To show you guys how to create a lead using Zoho CRM. You guys will sign in and you'll have a screen similar to myself, maybe missing a few items on the top, but it'll have leads, contacts, accounts, and deal. The two that we're going to focus on today are leads and deal. The contact gets automatically created when you create a lead, and the account gets created when you create a lead. So there's no point adding those two at this stage. So as a lead, what you need to do is you're going to say create lead. So we're going to create a lead for a company called Vision Business Park, or let's say Vision the contact of the lead is a guy named Yaku van Rensburg. His email address is at okfoods, yaku@okfoods. That's our contact. Right now, lead status, we need to say, while we're making this lead, what have we currently done? So I've made contact with Yaku so far. His phone number is going to be and we can just copy and paste his in there. So the lead sources, how did we get this this lead? Was it a cold call? Did we get it from an advert we placed, external referral, online store, or a partner? This was an external referral from a friend of mine who gave me the lead to contact John, who put me in touch with Yaku. So it's an external referral. It's quite important we know this in the beginning so we can keep track of where the leads came from. And then the industry, it is going to be property, but you'll see that there is no property here. So we're going to say a small to medium enterprise. Okay, so the street is going to be 5 Totem Road. Okay, the city is eThekwini and the country is South Africa. Right, and then here we're going to say mini factory property with 22 units, looking to run the daytime loads on solar tied to the generator. Okay, I'll just copy that for just now. I'll show you where I want to add that if we wanted to add more notes under not just the description. So we'll then save this, and now we've created a lead. So all of your leads will come under leads as a list like they do in Excel, but just a little bit more compact, and there's all of the details. So under notes, I like to put the same thing over here. The reason being is you'll see under the timeline section, there was a lead created for this client, and then there was a note added that the mini factory was looking for the various details tied to the system. All right. So under here we can do attachments if we have power bills. It's a very good place to attach the power bills, as well as any of the emails. I'll show you guys how to compose emails with this automatically. Right. So that's the main thing to do for now, is to create this lead. So if you go back to leads, you'll have a look. There's your first lead that you've created. So we're going to go back into the lead, and we're going to say that we want to convert it now to a deal. A deal is something where it's moved ahead from just a call or a referral to a customer. We've now got into the stage we've received power bills, and we're moving ahead with some information. So even here under the notes, it's very good to say received power bills. And if you did meet with the client, met with the client on site today. The reason for this is that we keep that timeline in play to see how did you get to conclude the deals. How long has it taken? When did you go through to do the stuff? So all of this information becomes quite valuable for you to remember stuff, as well as to see how you've got into this stage. So this at the moment is just a lead. We're going to say convert. So we're looking to convert this to a new contact, okay? And we're wanting to create a deal with it. So those are the two things that we're wanting to do. It's going to create, it's not an existing client, it's brand new. And we are going to create a contact and an account with both of these. So this system is 100 kilowatt tied to the generator. So I'm going to say this is worth 1.2 million. And I'm hoping to conclude this. By around the 15th of May. Right? So at what stage are we with the lead? I'm at the value proposition stage. I'm busy giving the client the options. And one of the things that we're going to increase here is we'll have campaign source a little bit more. Currently it's only from social interactions, which I refer to as communicating, networking, things like that. But going forward there will be different campaign sources, up to 5 of them, so that we can see which campaign actually brought in the most amount of traction. For example, the OK Food seminar would have been a good one, where we've now got 5 leads from the seminar. We could see that those leads, not only did they develop into deals, but they have generated leads. So the other thing that's quite important is Yaku is a decision maker in this regard. So the guy that I've added as my contact is not the project manager or economic decision maker or the engineer. He is the actual decision maker in this case. Right. And then at the bottom, once again, the owner of the record is Jason, which is me. So I could change this to Louis or Hanu if I wanted to. So we're going to convert it. It's saying that we're going to create an account for the business and a contact for Yaku, who's a representative, and a deal for Vision Business Park, which is obviously the business. Perfect. So you'll see now that it's disappeared from your leads completely. And if we go across to deals, we have this screen that opens up here. Okay. And these are all of them. So the stages that we go through from 100% up until 10% determine how good it is, or where we are at least with each deal. So I did on a different view, but all deals, it'll be under value proposition. So there we go. So now it's saying under value proposition, which is 40% down the line of the work we need to do to get the deal across the line. We're sitting with 2 deals. One's Port Shepstone and one's Vision Park. The total of this section is 2.4 million. But let's say that we've identified the decision maker, and we've gone a little bit further, and we have quoted the client now. Once we've quoted the client, you'll see it'll move across to now we're at the proposal pricing stage. Under negotiation is 90%, and then we either won or lost the deal. So by the time that we need to, which is going to be the 15th of May in this case, we'll know whether or not we've won the deal or we've lost the deal, 15th of May. So we'll get a reminder on email. Here's our contact person, various other information that we need from it, and then once again, there's a little bit of the notes. So clicking back to the timeline, you've got a full history of when it was and how it was created. At a later stage, this will be very valuable information for us. Also down the line, like I say, you've got your attachments at any stage. So if you're looking for the power bills, you'll find it here. If you're looking for any of the deal information that you're busy with, it must be here, because this is the easiest portal for you to get it from. If we've got any competitors, we can put their competitive quotes in this area. And then I'll show you guys also down the line, we are able to add different contact roles. For example, Louis is going to be doing a lot of the administration for me on my side, and it'll then add him in here as an active portrayer on this project or on this lead. And then we'll go through emails on a separate mail. So that's what we're looking at. We go back to deals. You'll see your screen here of where your deals are and at what stages. They might require you to scroll down a little bit, because you'll have a lot of them in the in the qualifying stage or in the needs analysis stage. So we want to really get these from 20% across to the 80-90% stage. So we know that we've done everything that we need to do, and now we need to actually get it across to close it or to lose it, depending on our offering.